For entertainment only.
Pay close attention. Most of you have already heard this or heard me speak of it, but it bears mentioning tonight. Here we go. Quote, there will be a liquidity and credit crisis as banks and online payment systems are about to suffer a huge outage in Europe and the United States. There are already talks of a liquidity and credit crisis happening in inner circles. Saturday, banks and online payment systems will suffer an outage in Europe and the United States, spreading worldwide. Talks of liquidity and credit crisis happening will spread rapidly. Sunday, customers will try to get money out of their banks but will be turned away. Talk of bank runs on Twitter and Facebook will promptly be banned. Late Sunday night, Eurozone banks will suffer a liquidity issue and fail critical margin levels. Monday, 26th, liquidity crisis contagion will spread to the United States. Financial instruments, much like those used by Archegos, will blow up across the entire financial sector. Bank of America, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs are rumored to be insolvent along with others. The super rich would try to get their money out of the banks only to be denied. Stock market will drop 20% and is closed for the day. Tether and other stable coins will fail, causing cryptocurrencies to crash as they become illiquid. Short midterm is that cryptocurrencies will become worthless. Tuesday, Eurozone total meltdown. Bank deposits are bailed, and most people will lose all of their money. Social protests erupt in Europe. The U.S. stock market will drop another 20% before being closed again. Hedge funds will collapse, and banks are stuck with meme stock shorts, which will be revealed to be in the trillions. Banks fail critical margin levels, and the DTCC will be forced to cover the shorts. The DTCC insurance policy will fail, as the insurers never had the money to begin with. The Federal Reserve is stuck with the bag. Wednesday, stock market drops another 20% before getting stopped again. Subprime finally hits, and housing prices crash by 50% or more. Meme stock, silver, gold, commodity trading is frozen and halted, but this will only make the problem worse. Dollar insolvency is all over the international news, while silver and gold skyrocket. U.S. bonds will be dumped, sending interest rates into the stratosphere. Mainstream media will now blare the Great Depression 2.0 and that the collapse is finally here. Thursday, U.S. government will begin to collapse and pressure on the current administration to resign. Stock market will drop even more for a total of 85 to 96% since the crash on Monday. Grocery stores will now be empty and supply chains completely break down. Rumors of a coup against the U.S. government will begin to pick up on social media and gain public approval. Massive protests against the government, Wall Street, and the banks will erupt. Police will be deployed and attempt to brutally suppress the protests, but they will be unsuccessful. By Friday, voter fraud data is going to be dumped on the internet, and this will add fuel to the fire. This will reveal stolen elections going all the way back 40 years. Governments will go into hiding. Meme stock and silver commodities shorts issues reaches international media, and the heads of state will demand answers from the U.S. because they are too exposed through their weird financial instruments. BRICS will pick up speed to replace the dollar then and now. The dollar is declared non grata in many countries in the world, and legislation fast-tracked to convert dollar denomination debt to other fiat to prevent a total credit freeze.